Yeah, it's here. Come have a look.
Craig Kelly can do. No.
Oh, and it's in the Australian too! The good paper!
Did he learn from John Barilaro?
What a f***ing idiot. I completely forgot about this, but thank you for reminding me of an Australian. A few weeks ago, we snuck into Craig Kelly's house, and remember how we called it?
Operation Piss Craig Kelly Off.
Well, may I just say, mission accomplished. First sentence. Outspoke independent MP Craig Kelly has blasted a comedian who filmed himself sneaking an Azerbaijani flag into his family home during an open house inspection. Can we just all acknowledge how hilarious that opening sentence would be without any other context? That is the blurb to a Dennis the Menace episode. Look at my mischievous smile that they've chosen.
What? I gave Mr. Wilson a free flag.
Comedian Jordan Shanks, who goes by the name Friendly Geordie, they're using my name now, filmed himself rolling up an Azerbaijani flag into his hands and walking into the Hughes members' family home in Illawong in Sydney South last month. The stunt is designed to mock Mr. Kelly's previous expressions of admiration for some of Azerbaijan's political processes, having made several trips to the former Soviet nation. Well, Australian, that is the half-truth, and I have to acknowledge that is a huge improvement on what you normally publish. But to remind everybody of the processes that he was praising, he was talking about their electoral system where they post the electoral results a day before the election. He thinks that Australia has something to learn from them. He travelled to Azerbaijan in 2016 to observe its constitutional referendum, and in 2018 as leader of a delegation to observe its presidential election. And observe he did.
There's less burgers here than there is in Bankstown.
Yes, Mr. Kelly, very observant. That was worth tens of thousands of tax dollars.
Azerbaijani tax dollars, mate. They call them gas bucks.
Mr. Kelly praised the use of photographic ID and ink placed on people's thumbs to ensure that they had not already voted. What else do you think he would think is a great voting system? Mission Impossible security clearances? Rumpelstiltskin? You have to solve one of those impuzzles before you can vote?
Yeah. Or maybe put them in one of them panic rooms.
He told local media in the Islamic Nation it was a coherent democratic process, though observers from the Organisation for Cooperation and Security in Europe said it had neither been free nor fair. Ooh, a biff. Which one's right? Craig Kelly or an organisation of electoral experts? I'm putting my money on Kelly. Let's have our own vote. Like this video if you think it's Craig Kelly. And like this video if you think it's the other one, whatever the they're called. Hey, it's about as fair as Azerbaijan's elections. The Friendly Geordie's YouTube video, which was uploaded to YouTube, was divided into two parts. Yeah, the Australian. All of the mundane facts, none of the important ones. The second shows another man walking back to a vehicle before Mr. Shanks asked if the flag was still inside the house. What? You missed out the most important part of that, which was the Christo impromptu flexed. Yeah, Craig Kelly just got hudust, cunt. High risk to reward ratio, bros. And it was, because both Christo and I were sitting around for hours thinking about something we could do to Craig Kelly's open house without breaking the law. So it's not even a high risk to reward ratio. There is no ratio. There's no risk here because, quote, in a statement, New South Wales Police said it was advised of the incident. Wow, thanks to Joe Hildebrand and Craig Kelly, I've become really acquainted with the New South Wales Police. And later confirmed to NCA Newswire, no offence was made and therefore officers had concluded their inquiries. Yes! Sucked in, Craig! Geordie's 1, Kelly 0. God, I actually feel like Spaniard on top of the world. What are they gonna do? Arrest their future leader? Look at this shit. How could you disrespect me? Nah, but seriously, no disrespect, New South Wales Police. Cops are tops. Mr. Kelly, who recently quit the coalition government's ranks and moved to the crossbench as an independent, and that is why he is currently in the Australian now, and this is written out fairly because it's both a stab at him and me, condemned the prank. Oh, party pooper. I believe it was a trespass. Well then don't have an open house inspection, dickhead. What is an open house inspection? Strangers come into your house, they look around, and then they get out. That's what I did. In fact, I gave you a gift. It was an accident. I didn't mean to leave it there. Blue tack fell out of my pants, and then I used the flag to break my fall. I'm disappointed that the police didn't press charges. Over what, Craig? No law was broken. You don't live in Azerbaijan. I know that you might mistake that, what with the decor in your house, it's hard for you to remember that you live in Australia, which seriously, what the Craig? That was your master bedroom. Where was the Aussie flag? Vote him out.
As it sets a very dangerous precedent.
What precedent, Craig? That the owner of a house gets a present open inspection? What, you think that that's just going to escalate and escalate until they get a Rolls Royce?
Yes, and I sold my house before I got the Royce. It's not comedy. The nations of Azerbaijan and Armenia have recently been involved in a significant military conflict where there have been numerous deaths on both sides.
Yeah, that's obviously not comedy. You're the comedy. The fact that you support the Islamic State that is clearly the aggressor in this situation, when you're supposed to be the
pro-Christian candidate that stands up for Christian values in Australia, not anywhere else. The act of the comedian.
Hey, comedic artiste now. I do performance art, in my opinion. Ha! They had to put that in postscript because they knew that Craig Kelly could get sued for it. But relax, Craig. I'm not like your politician friends. I want abuse. More abuse. The more abuse I get, the more my views go up. Really what's happening here is a YouTube collab. You are on the same level as me. You get views, bruh. Really, we should have one of those boxing matches. You and me, let's do it for charity. Come on, let's have our own Logan Paul v. whatever the fuck that baller's name was. Look, I'm the whatever the fuck that basketballer name was in this situation. You're the one with clout, bro.
Just to stoke and incite religious and ethnic hatred.
Hey, that wasn't to stoke and incite religious and ethnic hatred. It was to laugh at Azerbaijanis. You know that YouTube channel Angry Dad? That's just us with the country Azerbaijan. We don't hate them, we just love pissing them off. We hate the war the government's waging though. Though they do make completely up for it with their war rock propaganda. The only religious hatred we were trying to stoke is Christians against you, because you are a menace to Christians everywhere. In my opinion.
It appears that it's now open season on MPs. They can publish our home addresses in the media.
Craig! You published it in the media. Domain.com, you had an open house. You invited me in. What do you think an open house is? Just specifically everyone except someone who's going to put an Azerbaijani flag in the master bedroom?
And with this knowledge, people
Could lie and deceive to sneak into our homes. I told my name to the guy. I literally said my name to him. And hang up flags, banners, and who knows what else in our bedrooms and get away with it. What else could they be hanging up? Slogans, posters of RoboCop 2. And there's no law to stop them. Extremely valuable artworks. I would be more if I saw the scream when I walked into my bedroom, I would reflect that emotion. Ah! Oh, even worse, an Armenian flag. This diminishes our democracy. As if it wasn't diminished enough from not following Azerbaijan's democratic protocols, you had to do this. Prop up Azerbaijan in my house, a supporter of them. Because in years ahead, who would want to be an MP? Yes, who would want to be flown around the world, going to the most lavish motels on earth to do, I'm assuming, deals with them? In the instance that somebody could give you publicity when you need it most, Craig. Who would want a pension that is, 7 times better than the average person's? And a gold class card like some kid from Scots College for the rest of your life? Oh, okay, I just want some perfume, some hookers, yeah, why not? Who would want that?
Too right. What MP would take money from a repressive Islamic petro state if someone's going to use their free speech back home to do something about it and there's no law against it? What is this, a democracy?
Sorry, I'm being diminuted. That's good.
Dude, I feel like Steve-O. The 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom Illawong house, it was fucking nice. I really was thinking of buying it. Wouldn't that be the ultimate meme? How much better would, instead of I put a flag in Craig Kelly's house, I bought Craig Kelly's house for a meme? Sold for 1.65 million. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't have bought it. 3 days later at the auction. The Hughes MP told the St George and Sutherland Shire Leader newspaper on March the 3rd, "Someone sneaked in during an open house inspection." Yeah, dude, you knew it was me. We did a video. The video said I snuck into Craig Kelly's house. It's my YouTube channel. You can see me waving the flag. What is this?
We haven't connected all the dots yet, but we have our suspects. Tanya Plibersek, Dr. Fauci, this and of course, Spanian.
Very underrated crime, walking into someone's house at an open inspection. Some people call it open inspection. I call it open season. Good logic. Also, look at the part they highlighted. There's a little Easter egg in there of what Christo was filming. None of us noticed, but just look in the corner. Look. There's some guy staring out the window looking at Christo filming into the house going, what the f***? I'm not moving in here. There's some weird kids in this neighborhood. Anyway, that was the funnest article I've ever read about me. Thank you so much, Australian, for writing it. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to me, even though that was the Australian. I feel like I should give them the credit. I almost feel like saying you should subscribe to the Australian because that made me really, really happy. I won't, but it's the closest I've ever been. Tickets to my show available in the description. Also, grab one of these shirts. All proceeds go to Fame. And as a topper, #Caliphate Craig. Keep it going. It's working. Mission already accomplished. Now we're just, I don't know. It's just overkill at this point. It's just fun to piss him off. Let's keep it going. I know that we can. Together, we can get more articles. Maybe one that reads, Craig Kelly replaces Christian Porter as Attorney General. First act, making Domain.com hide the address of the houses for sale, thus making the entire advertisement redundant. Like and subscribe.
Please share and comment below. Comment.